Hello and welcome. Good to see you. I want to talk with you today about an important equation in math, the Pythagorean Theorem. Now, it has a complicated name, but I promise it's as easy as ABC. More on that in just a moment. Now, the Pythagorean Theorem is something that you're going to want to make sure that you master. It's important for a lot of other math, and it makes a big difference for real-world math. There's so many things, right, that in math that you think, how am I going to use this in the real world? But the Pythagorean Theorem actually gives you a lot of real-world uses. Like take, for instance, a problem with a ladder. Let's say you live in a two-story house, and it's 24 feet high. And let's say your mom has a garden here, and that garden stretches 7 feet out. So you want to get a ladder that'll take you from the point down here, the edge of the garden, up to the top of your roof safely. But you don't want to spend too much on too big of a ladder because you need to go out on a date over the weekend. Real world math, right? So what we're going to find here is the length of this ladder. Now if you notice, we've drawn a triangle, and then this is a particular kind of triangle, isn't it? It's a right triangle, meaning this angle is a right angle. It's 90 degrees. These are perpendicular lines. So what we're trying to find out, if you notice, is what this particular piece right here is. And that line right there has a particular name. In a right triangle, that line is called the hypotenuse. It's fun to say it with me. Hypotenuse. So when we try and find the hypotenuse, like our ladder problem, we might wonder, what do we do? Well, enter Pythagoras. Pythagoras found that if you have a right triangle, there's a special relationship between the three sides. A, B, C. So if you take this side A and this side B, and we take a square of those sides. Right? So there's a square of side A, square of side B. If we add up what's in this square plus what's in this square for B, it gives us actually what's in this square for C. So the way we say that in the equation for the Pythagorean theorem is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now that's the importance for you to note. So anytime you have two sides of a right triangle, you can always find what the third side's going to be. It's helpful for a lot of equations. You'll see it on a lot of tests. So let's come back to our problem with the ladder. As we look at the ladder problem again, we have a side A and a side B. Right? Side A is our 7 feet here. So we take the square of 7, 7 times 7, and it gives us that number 49. Right? And we take our B side, and we have a 24-foot wall. So we square the 24. 24 times 24 gives us a number of 576. 576, you can check that in your calculator if you want to, but that's it. And so if we add these two numbers together, 576 plus 49, it gives us this number for the C squared, and it's 625. So now 625 is the square of C, but we still want to find out what really is C, right? So what we have to do is take the square root of this number, 625, and as we take the square root, it gives us the number 25. So you would need at least a 25-foot ladder to go from the edge of your mom's garden all the way up to the top of the roof. So all sorts of fun that you can have with this. Now I've done an example problem, and I want you to be able to try out a few on your own. So let me walk you through the steps as you do them, but you try on your own. And as you remember, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Plug in the numbers, do the math, and you'll be able to find that hypotenuse every time. Thanks for your time. Look forward to working with you.